All right. Hey, ladies.
Hello.
Hey, ladies. Happy Friday. Today is a special day, y'all. Y'all know we don't go live on Fridays and we don't go live this early on Fridays. So, y'all know it's special. And I am so excited today because we have Coach Neisha Rebuilds in the building, y'all.
Hey. Hello, everyone.
Yes, and I am so excited to introduce her, and I'm excited to introduce her about the love that she has for nutrition and fitness. Nisha is one of my coaching clients, and for those who don't know, I am an empowerment coach. I help women in business overcome obstacles like getting outside of their comfort zone and stepping into their purpose. Nisha was explaining to me before this live, this is her first live, y'all.
It is. Yes.
This is her first live. So that is stepping outside of her comfort zone so she can walk further in her purpose. So, Nisha, can you tell us about yourself? Can you tell us about your family, your history, and why you became a coach?
Yeah, sure. First, thank you for having me. Thank you for bringing me outside of my comfort zone. It's a blessing to have you. And why I became a coach. The reason I became a coach is due to my own struggles. So I struggled with weight loss. I the very first time I was pregnant with my oldest son, who's 16 now, I gained over 70 pounds being pregnant with him. And,
Mm.
I didn't want to experience that again. And I would just remember doctors telling me, like, you're going to gain weight during pregnancy. So I didn't want that to happen again. So when I became pregnant with my daughter, my current newborn, she's 2 months old now. Um, I really just wanted to learn about health. And also, I had high blood pressure. I had high blood pressure before I got pregnant with her, and I wanted to come off the medications. So once I was able to achieve all of that, and 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 I made a lot of things happen. I just felt like I needed to help others. Like, I had a strong urge to help as many other people as I can help who's either pregnant, just overweight, want to lose weight, or who has had a child years ago and still can't get that weight off. And even other women who are looking to become pregnant. If there's something in me to where I just have to help them. So that's what made me want to become a coach and just change nutrition and get people healthier, because there's so many issues that stem from just weight alone. So that was my desire. Yep.
Yes, I love that. And a little more about Coach Nisha. She is a wife. She's an entrepreneur, right?
Right.
And she lives in the Tampa Bay area. So if you guys are in the Tampa Bay area and you're looking to connect, lose weight, get healthy, definitely connect with her. And I'm going to be posting her information after this live. But one of the things I want to dig deep into is you mentioned it's a lot of issues that stem from being overweight and overeating, right? I know
Right.
for me, a lot of my struggles came from depression. And when I get depressed, when I get sad, when I feel overwhelmed, when I feel burnt out, right? That's
Right.
when I eat the most. So, how can they break those habits of overeating?
So what's crazy is a lot of depression actually stems from the food that you eat. So, and it's not like a all across the board, and it's not medical advice, to anyone. It's not to be taken as medical advice, but I do like to help. And I have done a ton of research. So, a lot of foods that we eat causes depression. You eat a lot of foods that has a ton of salt in it. It's raising, your water weight and things of that nature, like inflammation, like salt causes all of that. And all of this plays a role in your brain and it causes depression. Another thing is, once you're already depressed from the foods that you're eating, it can send you into anxiety or a deeper depression because now you're eating more. It's like an emotional response. You're already depressed, and to fill that void, you'll go eat some more food. Those are people who deal with a lot of emotional eating. And to overcome that, is really just to change your nutrition. A lot of times the first thing we do is our first response is to go to the doctor. And I'm not against the doctors, like I've been on a blood pressure medicine before. I was on it for a year and had to do the work to come off of it. But I just feel like, don't just take the medication and that's your only response to it. Like,
Yeah.
um start changing your nutrition, start getting in the gym, or even if you can't get in the gym, or you're nervous to come, or you're nervous to even go to the gym, that's where I can play a role and help you to get you to a point where now you feel better about yourself, or you're not nervous to go into the gym, or you don't have all this weight you're carrying in baggage, which can cause more injuries. I feel like that's another topic as well. But just anxiety and your food can clear up the anxiety and depression. And I was having a conversation yesterday actually as well about like caffeine.
Mm.
So and headaches. So
Mm.
someone I know was experiencing a lot of headaches, and one way that you can help that is by limiting your caffeine intake. But a lot of times, what we think is we have to go towards the caffeine to clear up the headache. But if you just add more green vegetables in, or little things like that, like just make small changes. If you have to do it on your own, every day, just make a small change and it'll get you to your goal. Yeah.
Yes, I love that. Take small steps to reach your goal. And one of the things that I know about American society, and especially right now, coach, a lot of people are extremely busy. They're trying to manage their work home life, they're trying to manage the kids' schedule, their schedule, and they are drinking the energy drinks, right? What
Yep.
are some tips that you can give moms and new moms about managing their time with newborns, with children? And also incorporating healthy eating, like creating schedules to meal prep, or give them some healthy tips for
Mhm.
breakfast ideas. Anything?
That's exactly what you have to do. Like, as a new mom, as a mom, maybe you have to get up at a certain time. Maybe you have to work from 9 to 5. But the bottom line is planning your day, and planning your day prior to that day. Like, I used to struggle with this as well. Like, you're getting up, you're running here, you're running there. Before you know it, like, you're stressed out, you're stressed, and you're depressed again. So you have to plan ahead. So plan your day. And then a lot of times we think it's easier to drive through a fast food restaurant, for breakfast. Like, get up, just run out the door and stop at Starbucks or wherever. I'm not against those places either. I just feel like it should be a balance there. So just grab you a shake. If it's in the morning and you're trying to rush out the door, grab you a protein shake. To be honest, you're gonna save yourself about 30 minutes from driving through the fast food line. And then you're gonna save yourself another 30 minutes from cooking in your kitchen. All you need is a blender. So, and if you want, add some fruit to it, add some vegetables to it. Like, that's a simple change. Like, and that's the most important part of your day, is the morning. So planning, and understand, get your most important task done when you have the most energy. Like, that's what you have to do. That get your most important task done when you have the most energy. And your workouts, do that when you have the most energy. And you know what's number one? Making yourself a priority. Because a lot of times when we're getting up and we're on the run for other people.
Ooh,
We're not even doing this for ourselves. So it's like, when are you going to give that time to yourself? You have to take a certain amount of time every day to dedicate to yourself. And I say about 2 hours, but let's start with small changes. Give yourself 30 minutes to an hour. And then, because you have to make sure you're healthy and you're able to perform at your job, or even if you're a business owner, you need to be able to perform for your clients. If you don't have that mental clarity for the morning and you haven't given yourself that time, you can't give them your best. So that means you're slacking at your job. That means you're slacking as an entrepreneur. um, let's say it's just for your children. Let's say you're a stay-at-home mom and you need to be the best that you can be for your children.
yeah,
You have to be able to get up in the morning and give yourself that alone time to prepare. You have to prepare to be the best for your children, or to get them the best. If you're not getting any sleep, or you're not feeding yourself these nutritious items, you're not being there for your child, your business. and or your career. Like nothing. I'm a firm believer in like everything starts with nutrition,
Yeah.
and that wasn't until I made those changes and that now I realize this, you know. So I feel like that's what's most important. Dedicate time to yourself and plan.
Yes, I love that. And one of the things that I do every single morning, coach, I get up, I read my Bible, I pray,
Yes.
I meditate, and then I go to the kitchen, I make my shake, and then I go for a walk. I do at least 30 minutes a day in the morning. And I just recently bought a treadmill. So
Yep.
I think
And
so
that's how I
I'm
start.
very, what do
Uh-huh.
you say?
That's exactly how I start my day as well. I pray before anything. Like you need God first. Pray. And you're right. Pray, meditate, and create your expectations for that day as well. I don't know if you do that, but that's something new that I've
Mhm.
been doing. Like create your expectation. If you plan to have an amazing day, tell yourself like today is gonna be an amazing day. This is an amazing day. You know? So
Yeah.
yes, I agree with that.
I
Uh-huh.
love that, having a morning routine. And some nights when I have additional time, I go for a walk in the sunset. So I'll go for a walk like 4 or 5 times around the block so that I'm outside, I'm in nature, and then I have movement, right? So
Right.
those are all keys to living a healthier lifestyle. This isn't just about weight loss, y'all. This is about us learning, because we have to unlearn a lot of the behaviors that
Yeah.
we have, right? And especially a lot of us who work from home and we're sitting at desk all day, is to incorporate movement in our lives. Sometimes I even put on desk exercises, right? So I'm
Yes.
at my desk and I'm doing desk exercises while I'm working, right? So we
Uh-huh.
have to incorporate that because we're sitting for so long of a time span. So,
Yeah.
one of the things that we're going to be talking about is weight loss. So, can you give us three main tips for weight loss? Because I know you lost about 50 pounds.
Altogether now it's been a little over 70 pounds total now.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
70 pounds.
Yep. Uh-huh. So far.
Wow.
Yep. And then you were saying what was your question again?
What are some tips to weight loss? What are
Oh,
three
oh,
tips?
3 tips to weight loss. Okay. 3 tips to achieve weight loss is to first understand why you're doing it. Create your why. Yeah, create your why. If you don't have a reason for why you're doing this, it's not gonna happen. And
Yeah.
I don't care if you feel like you just want to grow hair, like whatever your reason is, if you feel like you just want better handwriting, like with anything, I'm a firm believer in first create your why. And it has to be something you truly believe in because your why might not motivate me as being my why, you know? So for everyone, find your why. And then once you find that and it's strong enough, um, and I always say most people first why is I want to do it for my kids. But the truth of the matter is, do you really believe you want to do it for your kids? We all love our kids. But your why might have to be something different even though you have children, you know? So that creates your why. The other thing is get a support group. Get a support group and both of you like you don't have to be achieving the same goal, but it pushes you 10 times harder when you have a group that's working on that same goal as you. And make hold them accountable and make them hold you accountable. Like, and if you have to invest in yourself, get a coach. I believe in getting a coach. I got you. I believe in having a coach for everything. Like because you have to understand yourself. And one thing about me is I know that coaches push me harder. Like I have it in me, I can do it, I can, everything, but we all need a coach. So I'm a firm believer in keeping a coach if you want to continue to grow. There's always someone who can teach you more, you know, and they're gonna hold you 10 times more accountable than you're gonna hold yourself accountable. So um and that's my three. Yeah. Know your why, have a support group. Don't do it alone. Like nothing is we all want to do everything ourselves, but no, you just can't. And then hire a coach.
Yes, I love that. It is so important. And I remember Coach Neisha telling me that she hired a coach and her coach helped her with meal planning and shake and doing the shakes and having the containers to put your food in. And she's going to be teaching you ladies on how she was able to lose over 70 pounds. She's
Yep.
going to be teaching you how she did it. She has a
Hmm.
passion for this. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about, because it's almost time for us to go, is building confidence. Nisha rebuilds confidence. So,
Hmm.
how can women who just had babies, right? They're going through postpartum, right? Um,
Hmm.
or even during their pregnancy, right? And feeling
Right.
overweight and in pain and all the things that come along with pregnancy. How can they build their confidence?
Well, first and foremost, like, don't let yourself go. Like, once you find out you're pregnant, don't just sit there and eat all the foods. And one of the common myths is we like to eat for two. And I always say, like, yeah, you're eating for two, but you're not eating for two grown adults. So when we hear that information, we tend to think I have to eat enough for me and this other 200-pound human being. No, it's an embryo. Like, so don't eat for two. Control your eating. Eat healthy and eat the amount of calories that you should be eating. But so don't eat for two, and make sure you have self-care days or self-care hours, like that time to where you just get up, you just put on clothes. Like, I know you might be at home on maternity leave, but if you were getting up and you were going to the office, you're going to put on clothes, you're going to fix your hair. Do that for yourself as well. Like, this is the time where you have to enjoy you and your new baby, or even if you're someone who doesn't have any children, this is alone time for you. Make yourself feel good. You have to feel good about yourself first. So I feel like that. And then if you're overweight, like, definitely try to work on it. You feel better. It cures a lot of issues. It cures a lot of diagnoses. It takes you off medication. Work on, I feel like, work on your weight loss journey, and fixing that alone will give you the urge to want to do your hair, put on your makeup, get out the house and mingle with friends and just feel like free. Like, I feel like it changes your mental as well. So that's
Yes, I love that you mentioned that, y'all, because feeling good is a strategy and it's everything. It's mind, body, spirit. It's
everything.
just not the way. And if you're sitting at home all day just in your pajamas, you do not feel good.
Yes, don't
You
feel
can't tell me you do because I know, because I tried
good.
it and I
Uh-huh.
didn't feel good. So even if you work from home, you get up and you put yourself together just like you going to the office so you can feel good, right? You
Right.
get up, you put on those workout clothes. Even
Mm-hmm.
sometimes this is what I'll do. I'll lay out my workout clothes. So when I get up and I get out the bed and I shower, I put on my workout and I go, you
Yep.
know? So
Mm-hmm.
keep them in front of you so you can see this is my goal for today.
Yep, get out the door, get out the door. And a lot of times we like to blame that on our children too. Like, I can't make it to the gym because I have children. Well, you can work out in your living room, and you can make it fun for the children. They can lift their arms and kick their feet. They're having a good time with you. Mentally, sometimes we just think it's boring for our children, but they would love to come in there. Make it a game, make it fun, like. And then if you have a newborn, put them in a stroller, take them to the gym. Like, I do that. If you have a community gym, take them to that community gym, have them on the side of you. They're amazed. They're trying to figure out what you're doing. And not only that, we are not only changing our lives, we are helping others in our family, because they're going to see what you're doing. You're helping your children. They get to grow up with those habits. Whatever you teach your children young, they tend to keep around forever. So you're breaking generational curses.
Amen to that. And
Yeah.
I'm just going to say this and then we're going to get offline. So the other day was my nephew's birthday. And so we spent the whole day, it was just me and him, right? He just turned 9. We just spent the whole day together. And I was like, I need to get some stuff for the gym. So we went to Five Below and he was helping me pick things out. He was like,
Yep.
look at this ball, Auntie. This will work. Or you can use this. Or you should get these headsets, Auntie. Like, what do
Yes.
you think about that? Like, they get excited and they want to learn and they want to get involved with what you have going on, you know. And
Uh-huh.
it was just amazing to me, like how into what I had going on that he was into. Like he was going around the store picking out. He was like, "What about this meditation mat, Auntie? You love to meditate." And so the
Mhm.
kids get them involved with what you have going on as well, right?
They love it. Yep. And if bike riding is your thing, I seen one of my cousins. She loves the bike ride. She just puts her daughter on a bike. I seen it on Facebook. It was so cute. Like, and they're having a good time. And as a child, their favorite class in school is gym.
Yeah.
So they can't wait to go to gym. So if you have to get a basketball and hand it to them and you play basketball with them, find some kind of way to incorporate your children if you have children. And like you said, they are excited. They are really excited.
Yes.
My son walked around the house showing his muscles. Like I'm like, son, you don't have any muscles yet. Like, but it's fun. He's building, and I tell him sometimes too, like, look at you, you're doing good. I see it coming in. Okay, they're excited. So,
Yes,
yeah.
and on our next live, she's going to be talking about meal planning for the family because that's key too. Because
That
it's not
is.
only you who's transitioning your life, but you're slowly incorporating your family. Now, is there anything you want to leave the ladies before we get off the live today? Where can they find you? What do you have coming up next? Tell us about your program that you're about to start.
So you all can find me on Instagram right now. So it's Neisha, Neshia underscore rebuilds. That's Rebuilds. You can follow me there, and then I'll be posting all my updates as well. I am starting a pregnancy weight loss program. It's gonna be all natural, so you don't have to get afraid and think we're gonna go in there doing all this burnout cardio. No, so it's something that you can do that is healthy. You are gonna drop a ton of weight. I lost over 50 pounds while I was pregnant, and just because I don't want you all to be afraid of losing weight while you're pregnant. So it's everything that I've learned, everything that I've researched. I'm gonna be teaching you all that. And then we're also gonna have another weight loss program for other people who just want to lose weight and get healthy who are not pregnant. And that will be updated as well. We will be releasing that program October 15th. So, and you all can, yeah, add me on Instagram and I'll keep you updated. And you can also send me a DM and I'll message you back all the information.
Yes, thank you so much for coming on today, speaking to us about fitness and nutrition and how important it is for ourselves and for our families. We will see you again next week. We love y'all, ladies. Have a good day.
Bye.